Chris here, again, Kelly Inspection Services. Hey, we're coming to you today. We're doing out in Sugar Land, Texas, doing an inspection on a townhome. And so we're looking out here. We call this out all the time. I'm sure agent friends out there get tired of every report talking about mulch on the foundation. And again, this is another one of those where we have mulch right up on the foundation of this structure here. And you know, when we do that, we rather see about 12 to 14 inches strip of like riverbed rock, some type of barrier right there, because with mulch, it creates a breeding ground, especially fresh mulch, for termites. And when they get up to the structure and they don't want to go and start exploring, they build the mud tubes and go right on into the weep holes. We also see the same thing with carpenter ants, and so this is no different. In this structure, we have all around this, it's extremely high. It's beyond the junction where our foundation and our brick veneer meet. The mulch is over that. So as you can see, like right along here, we actually dug that back trying to find any wood destroying insects. And so what we found was kind of interesting. We'll take a look at a few of that. So as we come up and look at our structure here, what we found, we started looking, is that we had a interesting mixture of where our mulch was, and it looked kind of this grainy sand, right? It's odd because there's no sand around here. And as we started looking, the wood all around here is very soft, even at the bottom here. And so there's gutters right here. There's not a large amount of water coming through to rot this wood. And then along with that, what we started to realize is that was not sand, it's actually called frass. And frass essentially is the byproduct of, our wood destroying insects will start to bore out the inside here and kick it out on the inside. And again, we start seeing that throughout this structure right here, that we make us suspect. And if we look close enough, let's see if we can zoom in here for you. Right, you can kind of see our little buddies crawling around in it. I think they went and hid from us. But we'll take a look on the inside, because we start to see the same thing from the inside of our house. So here on the inside of the house, what we found right on the adjacent side of the outside the window we just saw, we discovered what we call frass. And what frass is you see it looks almost like sawdust you see on the floor. While we were inspecting this house and looking in this area, you could actually see the carpenter ants were actively pushing this frass, or the remnants of the wood that made up the frame there, out on the floor. So this was another indicator that we had a carpenter ant infestation. As we keep walking around, we take a look, kind of the same thing. We got very high elevated mulch levels. And again, not even 8-10 feet from where we're just at, we see some more frass right here at the base of our wood siding. If we step back, once we got on the roof of this structure, what we also found is right here at the top of the base of our chimney there, we had what looked like a lot of rotting wood. And upon further inspection up there, we actually have active carpenter ant infestation. And so it looks like they started at the bottom down here, and then they've since worked their way up all the way to the wall, up through the wooden structure that's supporting our chimney there. If you look real close, we'll see our ants moving in and out of the infested area here. So there's some things we can do to prevent this from happening, right? First off, get with a good pest control company and get on a preventative maintenance schedule so that they can come out and do pre-treatments, and they also can do monitoring for any future wood destroying insects. It's gonna save you a lot of headache and a lot of money in the long run. Also, again, another thing we do, and we always recommend this, don't put mulch and dirt right up against your house, right? Get your riverbed rock, bull rock, whatever smaller rock you'd like to use, and get you about a 12 to 14 inch strip between the foundation and your flower bed, whether it's mulch, whatever it is, then start it there, right? Because we know that our wood destroying insects aren't going to be hanging out just in rock. They need moisture, and they need the moisture that they get from the mulch in the soil. And then from there, they're going to try to build their tunnel to maintain that moisture to get into your house. So by doing that, puts a little barrier there that's going to definitely help decrease the chances of you getting wood destroying insects like your termites, your carpenter ants. And then also help, if you need treatment to come along, to be a lot easier to treat them and to spot when they do get into your yard or get near your structure. Okay? I'm Chris with Kelly Inspection Services. Make sure to go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook for more videos. All right, thank you.